everybody, welcome back. This is Excel video 286. I was helping a group today pull specific appointment data out of their practice management system. They were interested in yesterday's appointments, a specific group of patients, and tell me the patients from this specific group that either had an appointment canceled or that didn't show up for their appointment, and show me a bunch of data about those patients so that we can follow up on them. When you're ready to run custom reports and really understand what's going on with the appointments in your PM system, I'd love to help you. Last time I thought what we'd do is go past label filters and onto value filters, but I want to show you one more thing before we leave label filters. Look for a minute, if you will, at our options under label filters. See how the label filters is equals, begins with, doesn't begin with, contains, doesn't contain, greater than, ends with, all this kind of stuff. If instead of having a text-based field here, we get rid of this and move date in here instead. Now, I kind of hesitated to show you this because these dates are every single day, and there are ways to group by month and by year and by quarter, and we're going to get there. We're going to do that. But even with the dates looking like this, what I want to show you is, now instead of saying label filter, see how it says date filters here? And instead of doing begins with, ends with, contains, and stuff like that, because Excel sees dates here, Excel is going to give us date options here. We can look at before, after, certain dates. Excel knows what today is, so you can look at today or tomorrow, this week, last week, next week, this month, last month, this quarter, next quarter, years, all that kind of stuff. You can do a year to date. You can do a custom filter. We're going to do all dates in the period. Let's say for whatever reason I want my May claims. I can click May here, and that fast here's my May 2009 claims. There's 10, there's May 2011, and all I had to do was filter it based on this date. And again, why do I get a date filter? Because I have dates in the row labels. If I clear that filter off and put something else there, I'm going to put amount there. It's kind of goofy to have the amount of $5 and the sum of the amount be $5. But to show you the point, if I have numbers here, Excel's going to come back and give me label filters. And then what I can do with that is I could do something like, let's say between, I don't know, $100 and $200. Show me everything that's between $100 and $200. So I have $100 worth of claims that are at $105, $100 worth of claims at $132. Looks like I have $200 worth of claims at $100.99. I probably have 2 claims there at that amount. And again, we can count this instead of sum it. We'll get there. We'll count these items in the values area instead of sum them, and that video is coming. But the point is, hey, I can put numbers here all day long. And when I have numbers, I can do begins with, I can do between, some of those kind of things based on these label filters and get these options, greater than, less than, equal to, all that kind of stuff. Last thing I want to show you is sometimes if you've got a ton of data, you'll see this not all items showing, which essentially says, hey, Nate, you know, you've got way too much data there. I don't have room in here to show you every lousy number that you put here. But once you filter and group and manage this list, this will go away and you can easily filter and get what you need. So I'm going to take amount, say, you know what, that's great, but I'm going to get rid of it, and I'm going to go back to referring physician. And that's what I wanted to say additionally about label filters. When you change the type of data here, this changes as well, and we can play with it. Now we'll go on next time, talk about value filters in the next Excel video. Thanks for watching.